Hello, and welcome to Elevate Your Game. Today is our bonus call, and I'm so pumped about this. Welcome. If you're watching the replay, welcome as well. This is gonna be short and sweet, but it's gonna be full of really good stuff. Decision making. This is our bonus call. I said this on purpose because I know after now thinking about our goal, having an understanding of what are the things that we need to change our subconscious level or beliefs or habits or behaviors, and start thinking about our new self-image. The component that is gonna land, that is gonna glue all the pieces together is the decision making. Because if we don't make a decision, if we don't commit, we can think all the positive shiny thoughts, we can think about great things, we can start making some changes here and there, doing our self-image script, but nothing is going to happen until you decide. So this is the real key. As yesterday, we saw this screen yesterday, and those are representing infinite lines of frequency because we are vibrating in frequency. And that frequency is our goal, and that frequency is our self-image, or income, or impact. And when we start setting a new goal, remember that we saw yesterday, we start flipping that frequency, and people, situations, circumstances are going to be attracted to us, and vice versa. And I'm bringing the decision making and this graphic as well, because once we made the decision, we flip our frequency. The resource is going to be available. If you are ready to join a program, if you're ready to buy that house, if you're ready to move to that new country, once you decide, the opportunities, the ideas on how you can do that can come, not before, right? Decision is single mental move that we can make you just in a millisecond that can solve enormous, huge problems for you and me. But once we made that committed decision, and I'm remarking here again, committed, because those are some decisions are just casual when it's convenient, when we feel like it. But when we decide, when we said, no more, I want this, no more, this is my new normal, is when we get to move, when it's a committed decision. Our decisions impact everything, our business, what we do in our business, or the things that we do, the things that we don't do, our income, our impact, our life, everything. If there is moving us forward or is moving us back or behind. Makes sense? I bring this example right here. It was on one of the moments in my life where things were not going that right. Yes, of course, I was healthy, I was having my kids, but this was a really tipping point where things changed for me. Right there, if you see this lady in the hoodie, this is me. Right there, something clicked, and I started to thinking bigger. Right there, I found myself with no house, or living in my parents' house. After leaving that relationship, with no money, no credit, but something inside me light up, and I said, I'm gonna do something greater, and I did. But everything starts with one decision. So right here, I'm bringing back again this graphic because I was in harmony with all those situations because I was not deciding something greater. And once I decide, even without knowing how, the people, situations, the ideas appear, the thoughts, right? I'm bringing the second picture here. Now, right here, I was working in a dental place. Things were just moving, getting better and better. Something was not clicking yet. And right here is when I start to, it was back on, I would say 2018, early 2019, when I would start listening to more audiobooks, Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn, all those great teachers, and I start also my Miracle Morning. And as I was thinking most positive, so I was attracting people, situations into my existence. I was flipping my frequency, right? I was changing things. But right here, so I was still not deciding what I need to do next. What is right here? In 2019, I came across my first mentor, and things changed. I let go of the 9 to 5, the dental place, and I have my first opportunity to going to an live event in LA where I met my first business partner. I met my mentor. Life started to move again. As you may see, I was just taking care more about me, doing some photo shoots, things like that. And I mentioned that because once I decide to let go that job, other opportunities open up. I'm not telling you that I have to let go your job, but you have to decide what you want to do. What is the next thing for you? And that's why we set goals. Back then, I was not setting those goals fully, but now you understand that was the process that I used. So I put this line here because back in 2021, I did have an incident before my birthday where I lost my sight. And right there, in those moments when I was blind, I promised God to do something great with my life. The following day, I'm sorry, when it was my birthday, I just took my kids to have frozen yogurt. I didn't celebrate it in that where I'll celebrate my life because I was alive and I was back with my sight. And immediately I did have this conversation with my ex business partner. I decided to go on my own. He said, it's all good. The doors are open for you. I did also leave a relationship that I did have that I used to sustain just with one guy. It was online. So I had said no more, you know what, this is not going anywhere. I'm leaving you. I did that as well. And immediately I called my first mentor, David, and I put myself in a 6-month mentorship with him. Everything happened in just one day like that, because I knew that I did have a bigger purpose here in this earth. And things are just changing, of course. I've been having a lot of wins and during the way, but also setbacks. I'm not telling you that I'm perfect, but right now I'm seeing that those events, those things that happen, not only allow me to be here, but it happened after I made the decision, right? I'm bringing this question. What do you think I should do? What do you think I should do? We have this habit of asking someone else, even when we are about to invest or when we are about to do something in our business, or we have this temptation of asking someone else. And when you are mastering your decision making, this is no longer your reality because you understand at the deepest level how you can do this. As you may see here on the screen, we ask our best friend, we ask our significant other. And I'm not telling you that those are not valid opinions, but those opinions are based on their experiences and their level of awareness. So if you want just to really understand how the decision making and mastering this, you have to start doing that in your own. Don't depend on no one else. Another thing that happened here, when we don't decide something, we have this internal battle. And it's called indecision. Do it, don't do it, buy it, don't buy it, go, don't go, things like that, right? And when we have indecision, I was explaining to one of my clients, it's like having this, we cannot let something in, we cannot give something out. Makes sense? So when you master your decision making, you're no longer having this case. You're no longer going to have this case. Another thing right here, and I'm going to put the example of the business because most of us were here in business online. We are treating with clients or possible clients, and most of the people says, or some of them could say, I used to say some of those things. I will do this. I would love to do this until I save the money, until the next promotion, until my kids go back to school, until I have more time. I would love to do or have this, but, and pay attention here. What is after the but is the condition, which is the paradigm. And right here, instead of pushing or trying harder, you can help them to understand what is the thing that is going on behind the scenes. That's why I love this material as well. Before to make any decision, it could be anything. It could be for business, for life, for health, relationships, for moving to the city, you name it. Ask yourself these questions, and you're gonna, and not only you want to come in a better aligned way, but this is the beautiful part, you don't require anyone, just you. Ask yourself, does this improve my life? Yes. Does this get me closer to my goal or my intention? Yes. So this gets me closer to the ideal life or the ideal business. Is this in harmony with God's laws? Is in harmony? I'm not scamming no one. I'm not bullshitting no one. This is good. Yes, it feels right. And the last one, do I want it? When you ask yourself those questions, and if it is a yes, 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 you go in the right direction because it's all in alignment. All right. If you said you're gonna take a screenshot here, you can come back later and take those notes if you want it. The most important one is, do you want it? Because when we said I do want it, we also want the challenges or the learning curves. Because remember, when we ask for something bigger, we have to become the match as well. Make sense? Just take a moment and recall. And we all have this. We'll in one way or another, and I put those examples in my life, we have those moments when everything changed. So take a moment and for you, what was it? Maybe when you hired that mentor, maybe when you bought that house, maybe when you said yes to now your husband, you name it. So everything was preceded by a decision that you made. Make sense? You moved. You were here, and like, remember, those are infinites. That doesn't mean that you're in the bottom. You are here, you decide, and you flip your frequency immediately. This applies also for our goals. Your income, your current self-image, your impact, your results are vibrating in one frequency. Once you decide, committed decision, when you put a committed decision, you flip that frequency and the elements are going to come not all at once. Remember, new results, new income, new impact, new thoughts, new people. All right. Once we make the committed decision, all the elements we need to accomplish will come to you in the form of ideas, people, and situations. Remember, again, twice, third time here, not all at once. But you have to walk first. It's like asking for the fire and you wouldn't want to put the wood. You walk first and the elements are gonna join you. Are gonna join you. But before this, I want to bring a quote as well. I remember this quote from Steve Jobs. We don't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. You have to trust. Makes sense? You have to trust that by walking, by making the decision, the element is going to work out in one way or another. All right. I love that quote. What is next? As you may see, this was short and sweet. What is next for you? I know that after a masterclass, after a 3-day masterclass, you name it, we feel excited, but we think immediately, people are going to sell us. You know what? We get to offer our services, but you are the one that decides. You are the best answer to this question. What is next? What is important for you? Ask yourself during these days, this weekend, what is important for you? What do you want to see in your life? What is important? And of course, I'm going to offer some services right here. The time that you're watching the record, some of them are available. If you want to have some acceleration, you can DM us or send us an email. I'm going to put that in the description. The resources that you have right away is this recording. You can come back, go to video number 1, and then this, and take some notes, some screenshots as well. We have our 4-week foundation program, coaching program, that is going to be available as well if you want to continue this. We have other options as well, like the single session, intensive session, or 12-week program that is coming up on January, and our lead one-on-one mentorship and coaching. We have a lot of different packages and prices as well. So that being said, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching the replay. Thank you. Right, and we're all right. I'm just checking something real quick here. Thank you again. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next. Bye.